I solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And if I am found to be lying, I accept prosecution under the full extent of the sports law. This is episode 10 of Sports in Order. I'm the attorney at sports. This is my courtroom. What's going on, guys? Again, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sports in Order. Episode 10. Whoo, baby. Now we're making some progress. Damn, though, it's still only June. I guess it's about to be July, beginning of July. It's just like, oh my gosh, is it August yet? Is it the beginning of August? That's the best time of year. Honestly, in my opinion, end of August, beginning of September is the best time of year. End of August, Madden comes out. Oh, man. Don't even start with Madden. I'll bust all you guys in Madden. Anybody who wants to challenge me to Madden, send me a DM, let me know. As long as it's on Xbox One, we could play. You're going to get crushed. But anyway, yeah, end of August, Madden season. Football season's right there. Fantasy football season. Oh, there's nothing better, man. And I'm only 24 years old, so, I'm still in the prime of my life in terms of, going out to the clubs and whatnot. And in the summer, that's when you're supposed to go out the most. But, I don't even care. I want to just fast forward. I want to fast forward right to September. I could care less about the summer. That's how much I love fantasy football. That's how much I love football season in general. Oh, nothing better than the fall, man. And not even football season, the fall. It's the beginning of playoff baseball. October, the NBA season starts. It's just the summer, man. It's cool, sit outside by the sun and by the pool and by the beach. But, nah, the summer doesn't do it for me. The fall, that's what I need the most. And yeah, man, like I say, I keep telling you guys, I'm preaching patience with you guys with Sports in Order because, each episode is it's kind of getting tedious because, again, it's not really fantasy football season yet. But I'm telling you, starting next month, end of July, beginning of August, that's when Sports in Order is really going to start, getting serious. I'm going to give you mock drafts each week to help you with your mock drafts and your drafts. And it's gonna get good. No question about it. But as usual, do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe to the World of Sports Network YouTube channel. That would really help me out. That'd be greatly appreciated. But today on Sports in Order, I'm gonna give you 10 sleepers. Not just the normal sleeper, but fairly deep sleepers. Players that you're just like, nah, I don't want nothing to do with him. But if you have some patience and end up picking this player, he could help you and he could really reward you. And towards the end of your season, he could really be the guy, the difference maker, and either making the playoffs or not making the playoffs. Then I bring you knucklehead New York Knicks fans into the interrogation room. Not just one Knicks fan, but every Knicks fan in the world. I bring them all into the interrogation room. And then, as usual, what's the case on the base of my players to add in fantasy baseball? So, the drill. We got no time to waste. Let's get right to it. All right, 10 deep sleepers. A sleeper player is a player that, people are sleeping on him. That's really the sleeper is really, it's self-explanatory. People are not really thinking about this player. People are not giving this player credit. They're just sleeping on him, not thinking about him. But this player or these players can really help you out and really could put up good numbers. It's just, whether it be they haven't done it in the past or they're new to a team, you don't know how they're going to respond to that new team. It's just a bunch of different scenarios make a player a sleeper. But a sleeper is someone that's being slept on, but it's time for you to wake up and start realizing that this player, needs to be acknowledged. Number 1, Dante Moncrief, Jacksonville Jaguars. This kid's so talented, man. But over the last 2 years, he only has 56 catches for 698 yards in 21 games. So, there's 16 games in the season. 16 times 16 is 26, 32. So in 2 seasons, he's only played 21 games out of 32. So the injuries have really hindered him. And again, only 56 catches for 698 yards. But listen, he's got the perfect skill set. And he's only 25 years old. Plus, the Jaguars gave him a fully $9.6 million guaranteed contract. So usually when a player has that much money guaranteed, they're going to get an opportunity to start. And that's what's going to happen in Jacksonville with Moncrief. He's going to get the opportunity to start. Because, they got Marquise Lee. They have last year's pick, D.D. Westbrook. But none of those players are really, ahead of the pack. It's not like, Marquise Lee is head and shoulders above Dante Moncrief. So Dante Moncrief is going to get the opportunity, to be the guy in Jacksonville. Granted, he's going from Andrew Luck throwing him the ball to Blake Bortles throwing him the ball. And you probably think to yourself, damn, if Dante Moncrief couldn't produce with Luck throwing him the ball, how's he going to produce? He's going to produce with Blake Bortles throwing him the ball. Well, like I just mentioned, in Indianapolis, he was injured a lot. He wasn't really healthy, and he was still young, still immature. But now I think with coming to a new team, realizing this league is a business and you don't have a lot of opportunities and chances, I think he's gonna put it all together in Jacksonville and put up some good, solid fantasy football numbers in Jacksonville. Number 2, Eric Ebron from the Colts. This is another kid with talent, man. He's so athletic, but he's so big as well. He's got that catch radius. It doesn't matter where you throw it to him, he's gonna catch the ball. He reminds me of Travis Kelce, though, athletically. He's another one of those athletic tight ends. A matchup nightmare, so you can put him in the slot, put him outside against a safety or a linebacker. It don't matter, because Eric Ebron, athletically, he's got the athleticism to be a difference maker in the passing game. But he's got to be used the right way. And I think now, with the new head coach of the Indianapolis Colts, Frank Reich, who was the quarterback's coach last year for the Philadelphia Eagles, I think he was quarterback's coach or offensive coordinator. One of them. He was one of the guys in charge of last year's Philadelphia Eagles offense. And you know who the tight end for that Eagles team was, right? Zach Ertz. And Reich and the Eagles offense, they used Ertz all over the formation, creating mismatches and getting Ertz into space. And I think they're going to do the same thing with Eric Ebron, because his Colts offense, minus T.Y. Hilton, it's devoid of playmakers. There's not many playmakers on that Colts offense. Yes, Jack Doyle's still there, but he's more of a solid tight end, a reliable tight end. But, if Eric Ebron's head is on straight and he's used the right way and he's motivated, motivated to play with a quarterback like Andrew Luck, he's gonna get the opportunities, no doubt about it. Frank Reich already said that Eric Ebron is an elite tight end, so Ebron's gonna get the opportunities. It's all about if he wants to take advantage of those opportunities. But I think he can. I think he will. I think he's got the skill set to be an elite tight end. It's time for Eric Ebron to put it all together in Indianapolis. Number 3, Devonta Booker, Denver Broncos. I think this Denver backfield is going to be Devonta Booker's. I think he's going to get, the high dosage of carries in that Broncos offense, in that Broncos backfield, because they lost C.J. Anderson. Jamal Charles is a non-factor. And I've been saying this for a couple years since he was drafted. Devonta Booker has the skill set to be a 3-down back. Now, has he put it all together and shown that he can be a 3-down back? No. And that, for me, with Devonta Booker, and for him to be on the field for all 3 downs for that Broncos offense, he's going to have to prove to the coaching staff that he can catch the ball. Because running the ball for the first 2 downs, that's cool. That's what a running back's supposed to do. But what makes a running back, what allows coaching staffs to keep a running back on the field for 3rd down is two things. One, he can catch the ball very well out of the backfield. And 2, he's a great pass protector. He's great at picking up blitzes. A lot of running backs can't pick up a blitz. A lot of running backs can't, help the quarterback and stay in it and pass protect. So if Devonta Booker can prove to do those 2 things, catch the ball out of the backfield and protect the quarterback, pass protect, Devonta Booker will be a 3-down back in the Denver Broncos offense. And again, 3-down backs, they're hard to come by. So if you can find one, and Devonta Booker is that guy, hey, take a chance on him. Number 4, Mike Williams, Los Angeles Chargers. Now, I think in this Chargers offense, he's going to be the go-to guy in the red zone. He could be Phillip Rivers' next Vincent Jackson or the next Malcolm Floyd. Those two guys that Phillip Rivers loved utilizing in the red zone because they were big and they had a big catch radius. And they would just go up and get the ball, no matter where Phillip Rivers threw it. And I think that's Mike Williams. Hunter Henry's out for the year, so I think the Chargers are going to use 3 wide receiver sets, and that means that Mike Williams is going to be one of the starters along with Keenan Allen and either Tyrell Williams or Travis Benjamin. But Mike Williams is a 1st-round pick, man, 7th overall. He's going to get the chance. He's going to get the chance to be the guy for the Chargers. And last year, between Antonio Gates and Hunter Henry, inside the 10-yard line, 42% of the Chargers' targets went to Gates and Henry. Gates and Henry are not here anymore. So that's 42% of the targets that have to go to somebody else. And I think a lot of those targets are going to, if not all of them, are going to go to Mike Williams. Because in the red zone, you want somebody that's big and going to go up and get the ball, and that's Mike Williams.